Hello, everybody. And in today's podcast, we have special guest from the meme network, Lawrence. Hi, Lawrence. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I'm happy to talk about the meme network, learn more about the project, about you, about the journey, Cosmos, and everything happening in Web3.
Yeah, very nice to meet you. Uh, yeah, so I've been following your channel for quite a while. So I'm so it's such an honor to be in here and representing my team. So yeah, let me introduce a bit about myself. So in the Web3 community, people call me Lawrence, and then my Chinese name is Yu Hong, and last name is Liang. So, yeah, so I came from a visual art background, and
Oh.
I major in photography, went to an art school in the United States, in Portland, Oregon, and then after I graduated and I moved back to Hong Kong, and then I also been working in things related to photography. So I think my reason like to work two jobs will be a bit more relevant to talk about. So my last job, I was an editor for a fine art photography magazine, and yeah, so been doing editing and then kind of doing a lot of editorial work for fine art
Mhm.
imagery. And then recently, in the last 4 years, I joined one of the biggest image library, Getty Images, Getty Images.
Mhm.
So yeah, so I worked there as an art director, and then been working with photographers to create commercial photography, commercial images, and not only stills photography, also moving images like videos. So yeah, that is my full-time work.
Mhm.
And I was really fascinated about the blockchain uh, kind of ecosystem, or kind of the ideology of it. So I knew about Bitcoin and the whole kind of utopia uh, um, kind of ideologies in 2016, and then I started to invest in Bitcoin. I bought a little bit of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Since then, I started to learn about how this decentralized finance would work, and then so as these community progress, I was getting more involved. I mean, like just investing or kind of involving in different project like the DeFi hype. During the DeFi hype, I was involved in not technically, but I joined some of these projects on Ethereum, and then Binance Smart Chain, and it ended up in 2021. I got reunited with Jackie, who is my former colleague and also the founder of Meme Network. So he was developer by that time. I mean, completely shifted his field, like from web cloud services to blockchain, and then he introduced me to Cosmos ecosystem, and then he kind of taught me like how to, you know, how to invest in, the Cosmos projects, and then and also he was so fascinated to kind of develop his own project on Cosmos, and yeah, that's why I was invited and joined him. But I'm not from a technical background, so I've been supporting him mainly in communications, social media, and a little bit of PR. So I help him to mainly develop the Twitter and the Discord like from scratch, from the beginning, and kind of organizing events, and then engaging the community. Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much
Yeah,
a
it's
little bit of
yes,
background
thank
about
you.
me.
Yeah, and maybe we could also share what is the meme network, what is the main idea of the project, yeah, for people to know more about the project.
Okay. So we this project, Meme Network, was founded in 2022 April. So it's
Almost
almost a
1 year.
year,
Yeah.
almost 1 year anniversary. So 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 Jackie Kidd, so he's a developer, and then he built the whole chain himself. So we're a layer one chain built on Cosmos SDK language, and so we published this project in April. Since then, we try to make applications. So try to find ways like for people to get involved and to use. So first of all, we were so lucky that we were really quickly to have a full list of validators joining us. So,
Mhm.
so like over 70 validators, and to in order to make our project like more decentralized. And then later on, in a little bit later, like in 2022, we have our first dApp, like the
Mhm.
application went on testnet. So we call that meme art. So meme network. So we use the word memes. So pretty much about memes, like the internet memes culture. So I mean, in general, I can talk about in details like why we build this chain and why Web3. But in general, we are so inspired by the internet memes culture, and then we we consume internet memes like in the databases, and then we are enthusiasts in Web3, and then we want to see like how it's gonna play out if we kind of you know incorporate these Web3 elements into memes. And then but I mean it's still an experiment. We will see how it goes. Yeah, so it's about memes, and then we want to use you know, uh, blockchain technologies to facilitate internet memes, and then to incentivize the creators of memes a little bit better. And then also want to kind of change the way that we create, we consume, and then make it a little bit more fair, and then more kind of decentralized. Um, yeah, so that's kind of
Yeah,
the
it's
brief
yeah, yes,
intro
thank
of
you.
the project. Yeah.
I like the idea that you could like make the NFT with memes. I think it's also like great, and there is very like new idea in the space. At least I have never heard about the projects like that, and I think like even looking to the roadmap and different tools you are like going to build, like tool to create memes, marketplace, and all around the meme. So in this case, it's like the whole ecosystem covering it. So it's very great to see this, like that you are guys building it. And I'm like personally, I know that like memes are the most powerful tool for blockchain projects to promote. And I heard from some like developers and owners of like friends of mine, they're saying that memes are the most powerful tool. But maybe you could share why actually, because for me, it's not that clear how it works. Maybe you have some insights because they're
Yeah,
funny, yeah, or what's the issue?
yeah, I think yes, it's weird because memes are pretty specific. I mean, like the crypto memes are pretty specific,
Hmm.
and kind of implement the nature of memes, because memes I mean in general we think memes can definitely live beyond just the funny pictures. So contain a lot of great wisdoms, and then it's so
Hmm.
contagious, like virus, like
Viral.
spreading
Yeah.
really we yeah, it can go viral really quickly through a meme. Like if you want to like deliver a message, I mean memes is a great medium. So, and also I mean, even though it's meme is all about like niches, like these kind of communities, like only these tiny little communities can understand. Uh, but meme, like in a way, is also can live beyond the language barrier. When you look at,
Mm,
these combination of text and images, you understand,
yeah,
you
idea.
kind of get it, and then you don't just get it. You can even like just imitate, this kind
Mm,
of format, this kind of humor, immediately in your own language or in your own kind of cultural context. So I think meme in general is it's pretty special. It's kind of a way that we spread, messages way beyond just, these literal language. So yeah, I think crypto, like in the crypto community, I think crypto is pretty, in this community, the people are very care about their own niche.
mm-hmm.
So they are really protective. So they want to talk about things or laugh about things uh, that only, their own gangs can laugh or can understand. So meme is a great way because it's really edgy, and then it's not um it's kind of naughty, like it can be really rude, and it can be really crazy, and radical. So I think that's that's how I understand why,
Yeah.
memes will be more adopted in the meme
Mm-hmm.
community. I mean, in the crypto community.
Yeah, it all makes sense. And like this is kind of viral marketing, as you mentioned. And I'm also curious if like one of the memes which is converted to NFT is going to be viral, how much it's going to cost at the end of the day. I mean, later on, it's very interesting to know how, like, what is the most expensive meme is going to be. And yeah, like, and recently meme network moved to mainnet, is it right? So from the testnet.
Yes. So I think
It's like a big milestone, actually. It's congratulations.
yeah, I think we were supposed to get everything mainnet by the end of last year, and then but it got a little delayed. So last month,
Mm,
in February, we got our first dApp meme art, get it to mainnet, and yeah, and then we also have a couple of major kind of upgrades. I think with meme art, it's not only when mainnet, we also successfully um, kind of created a royalty system, like through
mhm,
smart contract, uh, in kind of implement this royalty system in the
mhm.
applications. Even though now it's not that visible or easy to kind of understand how, people can earn royalty through creating memes. Yeah, but it's already in the mainnet, and it's operating and running. So yeah, so that is the meme art mainnet updates. And then the other thing is we got the whole brand identity we knew we ran. So
Mhm.
the logo and the whole
Yeah,
aesthetic.
it looks very great. It's very great looking. Maybe because the colors also like pinky, something like that. It's like I like it a lot as well.
Yeah, yeah. We
It's
we're
very.
so lucky to have a very good kind of brand directors, like who
Mm,
created all of these visuals and the whole brand identity. So the brand we ran is the other one, and then also we we passed the proposal for lowering the inflation rate of
mm,
our token, like
mhm,
by sticking. Like
mhm,
so because since the beginning, we the the APR, like the incentive was like over
2000,
150%.
2000 something. Yeah, I was
2000, yeah, in the beginning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it so much. I was like staking mine tokens. I had like a bunch of them.
Yes. So, but since everything went mainnet, so we want to have a little bit more healthy tokenomics, and yeah, so we lowered the inflation of this delegation, and then we also increased the reward for liquidity providing. So
Mhm. And
on we
osmosis.
Osmosis Frontier, we have a liquidity pool over there. So we raise it up to 130% APR.
Mhm.
So hopefully we can have increased the liquidity a little bit quicker. Uh,
Mhm.
and then also the other major kind of milestone is we, yeah, it took months that to communicate with CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, uh, and Crypto.com. So, and then recently we have our token. Uh, I mean, not listed for trading, but we have our token listed on their price index, like
Yeah.
CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, and also Crypto.com price index. And then today I just knew that uh, because of CoinMarketCap, so uh, I think the API updated, so you can also see our token on Coinbase.com,
Mm.
Binance.com, and also um, yeah, I think two of these kind of major price index. Yeah, so
That's
we're so feel lucky because we're still such a small project. So yeah, that is another major milestone. And also recently, like just kind of by the end of February, we started to collaborate with Ciento Exchange, which is and also Arable Chain, which is a Cosmo uh, uh, platform, but they have their IBC and bridges like to help projects to help projects to bring their tokens from Cosmo ecosystem to ERC20.
Mm-hmm.
So we almost I mean the whole collaboration is almost completed. So hopefully in April we can create our liquidity pool in one of the layer two,
Mm.
either Polygon or Arbitrum or Avalanche, create the liquidity pool over there and then make memes token available on ERC20 ecosystem. So then we will be able to reach a lot wider community.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like it's awesome updates. It's like to see it because like the Cosmos ecosystem is huge and we know like all the benefits, but if it's also will be like reachable to ERC20 and all Ethereum community, it will be like the killer feature, I would say.
Yes, yes,
Very great. And
definitely. So we are so
also,
excited. Yeah.
yeah, and as you mentioned, you were finally listed on CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko. It's also very like good for visibility, and a lot of people will be able to see the tokens because if you like it, if it's not listed, it's kind of like for some people it doesn't exist. Yeah, because it's hard to find like some price charts like Cosmos Pub, if I'm not mistaken, it is the one where you could find like before for some Cosmos project. But if you are listed already, it's also great update. So it's all exciting. And you mentioned that you're like creative director and like all this new, very great branding. And I'm curious, maybe you could also share about the team. You shared about Jack, like director of creative director. Maybe you could share something about the team. It's also interesting to know.
Yeah, definitely. So, the team, our team, the core members, most of them are based in Hong Kong.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then, so we are from very, very different backgrounds. So we have, definitely we have developers. We have Jackie, as a professional and then working in the industry. And then we have also another two developers. One of them was a Web2 developers, like
Mm-hmm.
been creating iOS and Android apps, specialized, very specialized, like for building commercial relevant application in Web2, but recently joining us to do these Web3 applications. So we have now we have three core developers, and then we also have what I just mentioned, the brand, the creative directors
Mm-hmm.
who created all of these brand identity and design, everything. And then also we have a project managers who is professional, uh, uh, um, kind of doing consulting and then project management, kind of leading the team. And and then I am in charge of the communication, marketing, and social media. And then I also kind of work with a couple of different members um, who who are either managing the Discord or Twitter. And yeah, we have web developers. And then also we started to connect with uh, 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 um, members like overseas. So we just onboarded our brand ambassador, like our first brand
Mm-hmm.
ambassador.
Oh, cool.
His name is Curtis
Mm-hmm.
Hall.
Mm-hmm. I think
So he
I'm following him on Twitter, but I didn't know how he's affiliated with project. Just also following him. I don't know.
yeah, I think we incentivize him a small amount of our token,
Mhm.
but he is so passionate. And then so he's based in Texas, Austin, in the
Mhm.
United States. And yeah, he's been helping us to, connect to different projects. And then the Seattle Exchange and the Airball collaboration was
Mhm.
I mean, I have to give all the credits to him because
That's cool.
he connected us to Seattle chain. So yeah, we started to work with Ambassador, and then we also kind of work with voluntary moderators for our Discord
Mhm.
channels for a couple of months. And then we also work with validators. They are based in, all over the world, like some of them in the Eastern Europe, and then some of them are based in Canada and United States and Asia. A little bit of a couple of them are based in Asia. Yeah. So this is the team. Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually like full and interesting that you have already built like that actually big team from different spheres. It's cool. And for the meme token, I was like holder since actually first I knew about the meme network from the Cosmos airdrops, and I think it's a great also marketing tool for make people know about like the project based on the ecosystem. And then like me, my friends, we like researched like a lot, checked the website, liked it a lot, and also invested in a meme token. And the RPRs is like very crazy. And I was every day I was coming to Kepler wallet and restaking it because I was like, it's like magical when you see all those tokens added. And for now, like the meme token is available for buying on Osmosis DEX, right? Is it like any plans to list it somewhere, like for people like to expand the possibility to buy it somewhere else?
Yeah, definitely. So as I mentioned, Seattle Exchange is
Mhm.
another liquidity pool that we are planning to establish. So and also recently we've been connecting with the Web3 community in Hong Kong, and then
Mhm.
we've been participating in physical events and then meeting you know experts in different projects, and also investor, like potential investors. And then hopefully we can have more, kind of a capital, and then that can help us to improve the liquidity in
Mm-hmm.
general, because now the whole pool is too small. Even though we kind of expanded to, other ecosystem or other exchange, we still need capital like to
Yeah.
build this liquidity. But what definitely as the project get more mature and then get more accepted in the community, we definitely want our token to be listed on, yeah, some of, other like kind of major platforms like Uniswap or like or Binance or other places.
Max exchanges already will be very like enough. Like it seems that like the new project are launching on like exchange like Max or Bitru exchange sometimes, and if it's like yeah, great to have such exchanges already. Binance, it sounds complex, at least for me.
Yes, yeah, and also the cost to be
Yeah,
listed on Binance is
that's
really
right.
high. And yeah, so yeah, I'm just saying, yeah, the ultimate goal will be
Yeah.
yeah, will be listed on those like very prestigious exchanges. Yeah, but we also been kind of communicating with other like smaller exchange, like so yeah, but we would like to improve our application and then the kind of create a better community in order to, do these expansions. So more
Mm-hmm.
feeling more grounded than uh, yeah, I want to feel more grounded and then before these bigger step like
Mm-hmm.
involving like finance and investment. Yeah.
Yeah, and also when I was reading the white paper, actually, it's like a very good one. I was waiting for this, and I enjoyed like reading it. Maybe I will do separate video, just like reviewing white paper. And it was also like some topics about social fi and the importance of social fi. And I think that it is actually the trend of the upcoming bull market, and I see like projects are like joining this specific like niche in crypto. And maybe you could share your ideas on social fi in crypto and how it's you see it in the future and why you think it's a big part of Web3.
Yes, I think since the beginning we created our chain, meme network chain.
Mm-hmm.
We were thinking of making it kind of a forum or kind of a messenger kind of tools, so people can just use our wallet um, to communicate with each other. Like as long as they have a meme wallet, then they can talk to others, they can share ideas, and then they can, interact with each other. So that's how we started, this whole meme art thing. So, but now, meme art is a meme creator. But
Mm-hmm.
later on, will definitely make all of these like users uh, 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 to have a profile, like a personal profile, and then we will also adopt like name service, like the ENS.
Oh,
So it's like a meme
yeah.
name service. So they can use a kind of a name like that.
Mm-hmm.
They can create a name for to represent their wallet.
Coingirl.meme.
Yes,
Yes.
or kind of a domain to represent their wallet, their identity, and then so they have, yeah. So first step, like people will have their profile, and then second step, like besides liking each other's memes,
Mm-hmm.
uh, we will allow people to have kind of put comments in each of these memes and
Uh-huh.
NFTs, so then they can talk to each other, and then later on, uh, uh, little like kind of messenger to like within meme art, so they can just use the wallet uh, uh, in order to communicate with others. And so I think social fi is such a new word or new word. So I mean, like, to my understanding, is social network plus finance or more kind of progressive finance. So I think to me is it's all about like how we adopt, the greatness of Web3, like privacy, like ownership, community empowerment, or fair incentive, uh, to these kind of Web2 ideas like social network. So, I mean, social network is pretty much like a place like for people to, to speak and to express and then to interact with each other. Uh, um, yeah, it's like Twitter. Yeah, but we're
Mhm.
not aiming to compete with Twitter,
Yes.
definitely.
Yeah.
But maybe we can create a little 4chan or little tiny little version of Reddit, so people can come, like the memers can come to, talk about crazy stuff, and and also at the same time they can be anonymous, or they can uh be incentivized, and then they can also be empowered because it's on the blockchain in the Cosmo kind of ecosystem. So they can have their proposal, submit their proposal to kind of decide like how they
Mhm.
want the community to what kind of direction they want the community to go for, and so they can vote, and they can, yeah, they can kind of embrace all kinds of advantages of Web3 by uh joining us. And then at the same time they can also, have the convenience of Web2, communicate like each others, and then have all of these interactions.
Yeah, yeah, same for me. I think, yeah, I agree with you. And I was also when I like start following your Twitter account, making some videos. I was also like invited in the Telegram like group, like for people who are part of the community, and they was actually very active. And I know it was like community based Telegram, so it was the initiative from them to make it. And I'm curious, like from like your point of view, how do you like find Cosmos community? Because for me, I think it's very special, very educated, like smart, intelligent group of people. Because crypto is very like large, but Cosmos ecosystem and people who like part of the Cosmos ecosystem are like very like specific. I like them a lot, so I also want to know your opinion on this.
Yes, I think Cosmos, you know, like the Cosmo ecosystem is very unique because um it's all about, sophisticated ideas or ideologies. Yeah, so, this proof of stake, this DAO system, uh, um, and then this kind of Cosmo universe. Yeah, so all of these ideas are very utopian, and also the community. A lot of them are very mature developers.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes, probably.
they 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 all have their own kind of I mean, all of these projects, like they're not just speculative, and they really want to do something. I mean, want to do things like really differently. And so that's how I got attracted to Cosmos. And
Mm-hmm.
then that's how Jackie got attracted to Cosmos.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, but I think, yes, the people in Cosmos, they're highly educated, sophisticated, tech savvy. Um, yeah, but at the same time, they're also very protective too. So in the beginning, we're not really accepted by, you know, uh, the community at all. Like people, because people don't know our background, and then we are not related to any of these like leaders of, Cosmo projects.
Mm-hmm.
So they thought we're a scam project. Um, and I think yeah, a couple of like the big Twitter accounts, they warn us, like they send us messages to warn us to not mess up with, these community, and yeah, behave. Yeah, we need to behave and do good stuff. And yeah, so and then we definitely listen. And then we've been trying to deliver, I mean, the best we can, to and then also to be more serious, like treat, these
Mhm.
deliverings like more seriously. So yeah, I think this is kind of my impressions
Yeah.
for Cosmo.
Yeah, I also like agree that it's like a lot of developers, like people interested in blockchain technologies, they're going deep, like understanding how all things works. And yeah, it's like all about Cosmos. And that's also why I love like the ecosystem and also community around Cosmos. And like you also mentioned, like that community expected to take it serious and expect like some development. Maybe you could give us also at the end like some alpha, maybe what's like coming to the meme network, maybe some yeah features like new development, maybe what is like something going to happen next like half a year or year ago ahead.
Yeah, I think definitely. So for meme art, so we're gonna launch the profile and then make the comment features like available as soon as possible, and also a major improvement upgrade for the UI and UX of the meme creator in meme art. Um, yeah, so we and then for marketing, we need memers. Like we need to onboard like good memers, good creators,
Mhm.
to enrich the library. Because like right now, honestly, the usage is still a bit low. A lot lower than we expected. So we've been identify, the memers like from Twitter and then from Instagram. A lot of them are Web2
Mhm.
uh, you know, people or yeah, memers. So we will talk to them on a one-on-one kind of format, and then onboard them like to use, to understand Web3,
Mhm.
use the Clipper wallet, and then
Mhm.
understand Cosmo, and then try to onboard them to our chain, and then create better content. So because this is our second goal for this year is to have a better library because
Mhm.
my full-time job is also image library. So we want to
Yeah.
improve and make a lot more sophisticated meme library
Mhm.
or meme art. Yeah, so this is meme art, the Web3, the Web3 perspective of the project. So our team members, they also they've been connecting with uh, merchants like physical stores
Mhm.
or restaurants or clubs, uh, yeah, different people who do business in Hong Kong or Asia. We're trying to experiment membership system, like trying to use our chain. Like maybe we will
Mhm.
build another dApp uh, to kind of let all of these like physical merchants to use, Web3 technologies like
Mhm.
for their own kind of customized membership system,
Mhm.
so they can use these NFTs issue from our chain, like for their members, and kind of offering discounts or
Mhm.
special
Yeah.
kind of privilege for their members. So this is kind of our second kind of experiment to see
Mhm.
if there will be another business opportunity to generate income for the
Like
projects.
like loyalties programs for yeah some like restaurants or any like brands, it could be good. I think it's
Yes,
actually the trend and it's how it goes. So like all those yeah physical like businesses, they could also like kind of tokenize it and make like NFTs for loyal communities, giving some
yes.
perks for this. And I think this is a great thing actually.
Yeah, yeah. So the idea of community token or fan token, and then or like the NFT community, like Bored Ape, like
Mhm.
so you buy the NFT, and then so you will, whole bunch of benefits will
Mhm.
follows. Yeah, so we want to make it available to, different entities, and yeah, so this is another thing that we're experimenting, and then hopefully
Mhm.
we can make it work, and then so we can generate incomes, and that will benefit, the projects. Um,
And
yeah, I think.
inviting like some memes and trying them like somehow explain about like the network. I think it's a great opportunity to make like the platform more like usable, as you said,
Mhm.
make libraries like larger. And at the end of the day, it's like the main product, yes, to make the memes and use it as many as possible. So it will be great to engage with more people in this case.
Oh, yeah, one more thing. And yeah, our founder, Jackie, yeah, he's been so into all of these AI tools
Mm-hmm.
recently. And then he also told us maybe later this year we can kind of implement some of these AI tools
AI
these,
generated memes
yeah, the chatbot, and also the AI image generator, and
generation.
then yeah, so we can kind of inject some of these features into meme art, because a lot of them are open source, so we can kind of make it available on the Web3 kind of environment. Yeah, so maybe I can imagine it's like so now. If you want to create a meme, so you can choose, the available images like from our library, and then or you can upload your own images,
Mm.
and then maybe there's another options that you can do.
My meme tool.
Yeah, so you can
Yeah.
do like text to image, and then to generate and a background image for your memes, and then so you have a background image, and then you add your text. So yeah, so I think hopefully this year we can add this AI functions to meme art, so man, make it
Yeah.
more exciting.
Because like AI and crypto, it's like another big trend for now. So I think it will be like all the trends are covered in this case for IPZP project. Yeah, I'm very like amazed and say like for the team that it's like you're doing a great job and it's like we're excited to see
Ah,
what's going to
yeah,
happen.
I also just remember, like we were talking about, yeah, because it's just from the last meeting last week. So because nowadays the AI chatbot is really, I mean, it's great, definitely, and then it's also customizable. So we can kind of create a specific kind of customized chatbot for memes. So like I'm not sure if you have look at the website called Know Your Memes. So there's a website who's been archiving, all of these stories, like the behind the scenes stories about each of these famous memes. So yeah, like Johnny Depp, like why these like Shiba dogs like become a
Mm-hmm.
memes. So all of these like behind the scene story in text. So we can create a chatbot that whenever you want to know about, let's say like Michael Saylor, why Michael Saylor is a meme. So then the chatbot will answer you, oh yeah, Michael Saylor is a meme because of this and that. So yeah, hopefully we can also make it available, uh, within this year. So I think that is exciting because we want to make it, we want to facilitate memes, and then we want to, preserve all of these like informations about meme stories,
Mm-hmm.
context. So yeah, these are our ideas.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, so we
more.
we we're working on it.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, thank you so much for your time. It was very like interesting to talk to you today, and I hope we will like could talk like in half a year and 1 year, and you will share everything that was developed. Yeah, so thank you so much for your time.